Alright, Mark?
All good, how are you?
Great, thanks, yeah. What's it feeling like ahead of a European game?
There's real excitement. I think it's been an exciting summer, obviously building up to this, and it's been good from the moment we came through the door. It's been focused on this tie and these games. Obviously, until this week we weren't sure who we're getting, but no, it's really exciting. Everyone's ready to go.
When you look at the players that have captained the club previously, how much of an honour is it going to be for you?
Oh, it's massive. I think to captain the side's a massive deal, but yes,
So I'll take that again, Mark. Obviously, a lot of players captain this club. What's it going to mean for you? What sort of honour is it going to be in Europe?
It's a massive honour. I think the manager's reiterated that when we come here, we want people on the walls. We want to be celebrated, and it's a real opportunity, especially as captain. I think it'd be massive if we can achieve something special, and to do that, it would be an honour and so special, as I say.
What is something special?
I think being successful, having a good run, and really putting our name in the maps. Obviously, we can't look much further on this tie, but we're fully focused and we're confident that we are good enough and got the capabilities to get through, and who knows what can happen.
Was it hard not to look at the potential opponents?
Yeah, it obviously is. Obviously, the draw's been done today, but I think within the group there's a real focus, and the managers, as I say, has reiterated that we can't get too ahead of ourselves. We've done a lot of studying this week, and we're aware that we're going to be in a very tough tie, and yeah, we can't look too far ahead. We need to remain focused in the next two Thursdays.
The games the games obviously come very quickly early in the season. How ready do the players feel?
Yeah, we've had a good build up. It's been a longer pre-season than usual, obviously, with the not being involved in that cup, and we've had some good competitive games the last couple of weeks, and the fitness is definitely there and the sharpness is there, and I think it'll be adrenaline fueled when that whistle goes on Thursday, and yeah, we're ready to go.
What do you think the standard of your opponents will be like?
Well, you obviously look at the quality they've got in their team. They've had players that have played the top level. It's doing a lot of obviously studying this week. They're a very technical team. Watching the game obviously last Thursday, they won 4-0, and you can see we're under no illusion it's going to be a very tough game. It's we need to be the top of our games to get anything from it.
Are you able to try and get an impression though? Like, I mean, do you think it would be a team that would be in the top flight of Scotland, or like around your standard, or do you think is it hard to gauge exactly what they'll be like?
It's obviously hard to gauge. I think watching them from afar, but you can certainly see their quality, and I think I don't know who would be favourites in the tie, but it's again we wouldn't be looking at teams and playing teams we're confident that we're capable of beating them, and as I say, it's obviously hard to gauge, but they are a team with quality in all areas of the park. So and obviously having Elvis has played there, the manager's obviously watched all of the games. It's not going to be an easy tie. We need to be at the top of our games.
Well, what does it mean to the players in the changing room? Because not many players will have played in a European competition before.
Yeah, as I say, it's a real chance for us to put our names in the map. I think as a spectator in football, you want to be involved in these games. I think growing up, you want to play in European competitions, and I think the excitement with the fans, the staff, everyone about the club. This is where we want to be, and to represent the club. I think the players we're excited, and it's a real chance for us to, as I say, to put ourselves in the walls here.
How much of it is going in with real belief that you feel you can win it? Can that be a big part of it?
No, it's got to be. I think, as I say, so from the moments the final whistle went at the end of last season, I think our focus is firmly on this, and we've obviously progressed each year, and we know we've got real quality in the side, and we've added to that, and we need to be confident that we can get that result. I think probably a bit of regret from mine before we went to Israel with Motherwell. I think maybe we didn't have that belief that we could get the result, but I think it's a learning curve for myself that we need to believe that we can go and beat these teams.
So because we've seen examples of teams, Scottish teams at this stage of European competition that have maybe not had great results against teams that maybe have been maybe even the standard of Valur, but is that maybe a warning sign to show that you need to go in this 100% committed, ready, even though it's first competitive game of the season?
Yeah, I think as I say, teams will probably have regret, and I think that's been drilled into us. We can't have any regrets. We need to be confident ourselves, and we'll have a game plan and a structure that the staff believe will work, and we trust each other, we trust that, and we're confident we can do that.
When you look at the last couple of seasons, obviously 2 top 6 finishes, making that step further last season, getting European football. Do you feel that the club can progress another level this season as well?
Yeah, and I think outside these doors, I think a lot of people probably doubt that, but I think a big storyline from when I've come through the doors here is we love proving people wrong. So it's a real chance for us, as I say, to put ourselves in the map as a team and as players, and yeah, I think we're all relishing the opportunity.
Mark, of course, the first leg's away from home. How important will it be for that second leg to create a special night back here for the fans?
Yeah, obviously, well, we know it's sold out already, and I think we're confident if we can go over there and get results, we'll fancy our chances against anyone here. I think we've proved that in the last few years that we've beaten big teams that have came here, and the fans will be backing us from that first whistle, and obviously backing us over there. And it's a shame that there won't be so many numbers, but we'll be doing all we can to make sure, as you say, that we'll be in the tie come a week on Thursday.
You, of course, this summer lost a couple of big names. Kiara Bacchus, Ryan Strain. As captain, do you still feel the squad is as strong as it was at the back end of last year?
Yeah, definitely. I think we've added different options, we've added different kind of players, and there's arguably more competition for places this year than there was last year. I think that's been a big thing in recruitment, that we need a couple of players in each position to get the best out of each other. And I think that's the step forward the club's taking, that we've got the extra players in now that we can really push, because I think competition will bring out the best in each other.
Mark, you mentioned a couple of answers ago when you asked about the belief within the squad, kind of suggesting that maybe there's not much belief out with the club. Are you getting the impression that St Mirren have been written off before you even kick the ball?
You see the odd thing. I think obviously I think our fans are backing us, and I think that's all we need. I think we as I say, love to prove people wrong, and we've done that over the last few years. And I think it maybe is a bit of a mindset thing with Scottish people in general. I think that maybe don't talk ourselves up as good as we usually should. So now we're confident that we can go and get something.
And when you decided to make the move here, did you envisage that one day I'd be leading the team in Europe?
It's funny you say. I think obviously it's step by step, and as time's got on, I think that's been the goal. I think last year the first season the goal was top 6, we got that. Last season the goal was European football, and we've done that. So last season I always hoped and envisaged this would be the case, and it's going to be the case. And obviously I'm now envisaging that we get through a few of these rounds and really prove something to people.
The national team's obviously taken a bit of a battering in terms of the performance at the Euros. Is there a feeling that perhaps at club level the nation's reputation needs to be restored a wee bit?
Maybe in some levels, I think, but also the story of Euros that we need to come from is there were smaller teams had a good run and proved people wrong against the bigger teams, and I think that's the comments we take from it. The national team maybe doesn't affect us so much, but I don't know, it's circumstantial at times, isn't it? And as I say, we can take confidence from the fact that there was teams that proved upsets at the Euros, and we're hopefully going to be one that does that in Europe.